one of YouTube's biggest female influencers, known for gaming, reactions, and her unique personality.
As a joke, Jax Film created an entire YouTube channel making fun of Sniper Wolf's videos. And a lot of what he does is just does exactly what she does to the videos that she's reacting to. And he just puts himself reacting to her reaction video, doing the same exact thing that she's doing. And what's interesting about this, she just didn't say anything about it for a while, and then out of nowhere was like, this creep is stealing my content. She said stuff like that.
This guy's entire channel is just me. Every single video for the past few months has been about me. And it's just like on me. This dude is just like low-key harassing me. Like, should I get a restraining order?
Bro, what are you talking about? He's just doing exactly what you're doing. So you cannot say that he's stealing your content if you're doing exactly the same thing. Otherwise, that would mean that you are stealing content, which maybe that's the truth of the matter. I don't know. You know what I mean?
YouTuber Azzyland has accused Sniper Wolf of stealing her content and recreating her thumbnails over the years. Azzyland and Nerd City claim that Sniper Wolf imitated Azzyland accent, mannerisms, and cosplays, with several images to support this claim. Azzyland also alleges that Sniper Wolf made false accusations against her, which led to fans attacking her. Sniper Wolf denies the allegations and accuses Azzyland of manipulating the situation and stealing from her.
But her career hit a major roadblock when she got caught up in constant online feuds. Accusations of stealing content and clashes with both fans and other creators quickly took a toll. The backlash didn't stop there. People were furious about how YouTube handled the situation. Zach James, a well-known Twitter user, pointed out something crucial.
Last night, Sniper Wolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults." In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me. Sniper Wolf needs to be deplatformed. In this exact moment, she turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics.
But things hit a boiling point when she showed up outside someone's house, recording a video of their private residence and posting it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers. This wasn't just an online argument anymore. Escalated into doxing and stalking. People immediately felt unsafe, and it caused massive outrage.
Today they spat this drivel out, confirming Sniper Wolf has received the temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place.
YouTube issued a temporary monetization suspension for Sniper Wolf, but called it a both sides situation, leaving many feeling the punishment was too lenient and lacked accountability.
Saying, "I'm sorry for my most recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Films, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution."
Sniper Wolf apologized on Twitter, claiming to have made a lapse in judgment, but the timing and lack of a full video apology made it feel more like a forced PR move than genuine remorse.
See that awkward person right there?
I'm just gonna stand here until somebody comes along.
That's my friend Nolan.
Hey, real quick.
Nolan is gonna ask people to hold $1,000.
Could one of you hold on to this for a second? Could you just, I'll be right back, okay?
I started a timer. If they don't steal it in the next minute, I'm gonna give them $10,000.
Would you rather have $1,000 in cash right now, or
Give $10,000 to someone random in the store.
Oh my God, I want to bread myself.
well, there
Are
you go.
serious?
Yes.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
No problem. Have a good day.
Would you rather have $1,000 in cash right now?
Mr. Beast, everyone knows him as the king of giving away millions of dollars and changing lives with his philanthropy, but not everyone was a fan.
Mr. Beast is getting canceled. See, it all started when Ava Chris Tyson got exposed for inappropriately talking to moms, which then led to several other former Mr. Beast employees coming out to make even more allegations against Mr. Beast. The worst of which was that Jimmy knowingly hired a registered who was actually the brother-in-law of another former employee, Jake the Viking. Jake himself went on to confirm these allegations in a recent tweet. On top of that, Mr. Beast is being accused of filming videos under harsh conditions, as the contestants in his Squid Games video had to sign contracts acknowledging the risk of injury or even death. To make matters worse, an ex-girlfriend of Jimmy's recently came forward, suggesting that Jimmy treated her very poorly. Despite all these allegations, it seems like some people, like Mr. Beast's current girlfriend, are still defending him, claiming that that half the things that he's been accused of aren't true.
Mr. Beast, in another dick move, funded the construction of 100 wells across 5 countries in Africa to provide clean drinking water to 500,000 people. Good thing, right? No. The founder of a charity called Face Africa called it kind of frustrating that this person comes along who happens to be a white male figure with a huge platform, and all of a sudden he gets all of the attention. Yes, but you know what else is frustrating? Dying of thirst.
While many loved his generosity, some people began accusing him of being performative, saying his charity work was all about the views and not genuine.
She says the backlash from some of Mr. Beast's fans was frightening.
I received very serious, scary death threats.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I've been online for a long time, so a little cyberbullying, the negative comments, I'm used to handling that mentally, but not at this magnitude. I was so scared. I thought I was having a heart attack. The death threats were very specific. They were very targeted.
In spite of that, in July, Pansino went public again.
One contestant came forward talking about how the editing made her look worse than she performed, and that led to serious backlash. The worst part? Death threats from Mr. Beast's fans. That's a whole other level of scary.
Talked about how he powered a rural Zambian village with solar energy, and he's rebuilt 12 homes in South Africa for over 100 orphan children.
Despite all his charitable work, fans who once saw him as a hero are now starting to wonder if it was all just a publicity stunt. The new allegations are raising questions about the true cost of his fame.
Austin McBroom and his Ace family are facing foreclosure on their Woodland Hills home. Built in 2019, this home has to be one of the largest and most luxurious in the area. It's situated on nearly 2 acres and features an astonishing 15,000 square feet of living area, 10 bedrooms, and 15 bathrooms. In May of 2019, the family bought what was then 2 unfinished mansions, only to combine them and complete the construction. There's a concept in real estate known as economic obsolescence. It is the loss of value to factors outside of the underlying real estate. If this home were ever to sell, it would likely take a huge hit on price because it is overbuilt for the area.
Oh, there it is.
All right, if you guys don't mind, please help us sing, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetie. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Blow it out, blow it out. Oh, good job.
The Ace family, luxury, fame, and family vlogs, right? For a while, they seem to have it all.
In the first fight that Austin ever did against Bryce Hall, the TikTokers versus YouTubers fight.
And there, as you can see in the kitchen, it looks like the Ace family's kitchen. And just the whole layout of the pictures of the rental home.
But things came crashing down when it was exposed that they didn't own their mansion, despite constantly flaunting it. They were renting, which caused a huge backlash from fans who felt betrayed by their perfect image.
Scam, scam, scam. And it's like, no, we've never scammed anyone. We've been scammed multiple times. For people to say that we don't pay our bills and that we're going broke, it's so crazy. At the 18 months, it just goes and then it comes back. And I'm like, what the hell? Why did this money just come back into my account? Or they're saying that they don't want to do it anymore. Like they don't want to like keep.
They don't want to be the lenders anymore.
Yeah, they don't want to be the lenders anymore. Like basically, like go find somebody else. And I'm like, but I can't find somebody else because I don't have certificate occupancy. No one's gonna do it for me. So then I'm like, whatever, you know what? I'm just gonna freaking keep living my life, keep doing what I do, just freaking be positive, just stay positive, Catherine, stay positive.
Fans were furious, and the couple tried to apologize, but it wasn't enough. The damage was done, and their reputation suffered.
Yo, Taylor Swift, why are you on my TV all the time? I've never switched to the Bozo channel. But come on, some bad blood. Yeah. Mabu. Your #1 fan, bro. Listen to this.
Rice-Gum made a name for himself with savage diss tracks and no-filter reactions. His bold personality and controversial takes were a recipe for attention.
Okay, well, if I do it with you, I'm gonna overshadow your voice. So I'll go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Somebody tell Rice I'll take the fade for Aiden. Folio also tweeted we smoking on Rice. If you haven't seen all the streams that's been going viral, Rice Gum and KSI got into it. Aiden Ross spoke on the topic. Rice Gum thought he was talking shh. They've been back and forth, and even last night, Rice Gum turned off the internet while Aiden was live.
But soon, the drama he stirred up with other YouTubers and his toxic approach to content turned a lot of people off. Beefing with creators and going after fans, it made him one of the most polarizing figures on YouTube.
Let me get some inspirational shit.
Hey, don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. The only person who can dictate your future is your thoughts and God. You can't ask for $1 million and sit on your ass and hope it just comes to your doorstep automatically. If you want $1 million, do work that deserves $1 million.
Long time I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that. I just signed a multi-million-dollar deal that will let me retire my parents and pay off their house and start a non-profit. Alhamdulillah. I'm happy, man. Whoa. I promise I'm gonna do good with this, man. Wallahi.
FauciTube used to be the king of pranks and motivational content. His energy was electric, and he was on top of the world until everything fell apart.
I'm about to blow up! It's a J. Cole song. It's a J. Cole song. Allahu Akbar!
We ever met face to face. Oh, you know, this is for a moment in time. I invested all my money into this event, and I did it for free. My accountant said, Yusuf, where are you gonna make your money? I said, that's not a problem to me. I didn't care, right? But before I even...
His infamous meltdown at the FauciCon event became a turning point. His behavior off camera became erratic, and his once loyal fans started distancing themselves.
Nadeem, I've been a piece of shit to you, dog. You're the best person that's ever been in my life, and no, I will never have a brother closer than you. And I have 2 of them. I love you so much. My mom loves you as a son, and I'm so grateful for you. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life making sure you know that that's how I feel. Okay, son. Mams brought to my attention yesterday that last year during my manic state, I went in and I said, fuck Misfits, fuck Mams, it went off. And I saw the clip and I just want to say I apologize for that. I was in the right mental state.
I know how you are, man.
Yeah.
I know you ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's you.
I didn't know I said that, so thank you. You and I believe in the afterlife, Nico. And before I have to answer to God and tell him why I said what I said about you and disrespecting you and outing your sins publicly, I want you to know as a human, I apologize. You don't never have to talk to me another day in your life, brother, Hubert. But I just want you to know, I've, from day one, always considered you a brother. Aiden Ross, you never had to invite me to Miami last year. You never had to give me $100,000 after rehab. You never had to check up on me throughout the year like you did. You never had to tell Eddie to not get rid of my deal. You never had to invite me to Toronto. And you've never, ever, ever, for even a second, been a bad person to me. And thank you for letting me say your name this one last time, even though you told me not to, but I had to say sorry, my brother.
He tried to recover, but the damage was done. His public image crumbled, and opportunities he once had started to disappear. Colleen Ballinger, known for her quirky Miranda Sings character, once ruled the YouTube world with her humor and charm.
We'll start by going to the now infamous Colleen Ballinger Snark subreddit. It's just a place where a lot of that evidence can get categorized and, listed. Like, for instance, this tweet from Johnny here, who used to work for Colleen on her Miranda Sings tour. He said she bases pieces of Miranda off of her disabled relative. She literally told me that to my face. Which puts that character in a bit of a different context, since she acts like a mentally immature, stupid idiot. But she's not actually a kid, I guess, because, she's in her 30s. So it would make sense that she's making fun of somebody who is mentally disabled. And in my opinion, I'm just gonna say this, going out on a limb here, I don't think it's funny to make fun of mentally disabled people. And that's just my opinion. And just to refresh your memory real quick, here is a little bit of Miranda saying. She's like an OG, and recently she's come under fire for leaked DMs and texts of her and minors, and creepy things she's done and sent to minors and said to them like very weird things. Not to mention the treatment of her own kids in her videos where it feels, you know, exploitative. So I just wanted to start this video by coming out and getting ahead of it and talking about my personal relationship with Colleen. When I was like 13, 14, 15, I wasn't even really a fan of Colleen's content or the Miranda Sings like character. But back then, before I knew about all the creepiness, I thought that she was very pretty. Like my friends would make fun of me because they would have like, you know, like the crush on a Summer Rae or like somebody else like that. And I thought that Colleen Ballinger was so pretty, which now looking back is interesting because 14-year-old me might have had a better chance with her than I do now. Ain't that achy? But since my early teenage years, I have evolved, I have grown, and I no longer like Colleen Ballinger. In fact, I think she sucks.
I think the work that Colleen has done for the internet is incredible. I think her creativity is incredible. Miranda Sings is a character, is a comedian, and I think that it's very hard to be a character where people are also looking at you as you're a real human behind that character. And I think being a comedian is very hard because you were able to do things years ago that were okay, and now that we've grown and we've matured, we've realized that they're not okay. You know what I mean?
But you, as somebody who's been in the public eye for a long time,
Yes.
do you think that it is appropriate to communicate openly with everybody that reaches out to you?
No, I don't think that communicating with fans is, you gotta be careful.
But things turned sour when accusations of inappropriate behavior with younger fans surfaced. The internet turned against her, accusing her of crossing boundaries.
So it's like almost downright evil she comes across. Because again, this is like spitting in the face of all the victims that have come forward with a ton of evidence against her, saying it's not a big deal, they're wrong, they're just doing it for clout. The list goes on, and she beats this point home about like how she's just made like a little mistake here and it doesn't make her a bad person.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
Once again, just hawking a big fat loogie in the face of every victim that came forward here. There is nothing presented here that refutes a single claim at all. It doesn't offer any kind of explanation for anything to clear up what she's calling lies and rumors.
Since Colleen Ballinger dropped her apology video, that's pretty much all people have been talking about. There have been so many people who posted their reactions to it and even made parodies of the song. And one person who reacted to it is Tana Mojo. And this is what she had to say.
The toxic gossip train. Before my past, these rumors look like
There is no way that is a real video. That's all.
Hey, I groomed a bunch of your kids and made a couple of them stick their hands down my pants and was just in general very weird and creepy with them. But I'm so awkward, so I'm a victim.
Today's gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you.
Despite apologizing and trying to rebuild her reputation, many fans found her actions unforgivable, and her career was left in ruin. nasdaily used to be known for his heartwarming, inspirational vlogs that took him around the world, spreading positivity.
Let's call out the BS.
What humans also don't need is for you to vilify, guilt trip, and make them sound like murderers simply for eating what you don't eat.
If he actually agreed with the people, as he said he did apparently, he agreed with them, then he would understand why they act in this way and why oftentimes people are angry about these topics. And his final point of that section, claiming that he's getting all this crap simply for eating what these people don't eat, what he's trying to do is make the backlash seem silly and insignificant by playing down this point as, oh, it's just because I eat what you don't eat, people are not this mad simply because he has a different diet. He knows damn well that people are upset because of the animal violence that he is promoting when he is supposed to be someone who preaches compassion and love, and he's acting like a massive hypocrite. Feeling guilty is a choice. You won't feel guilty if you've done nothing wrong. If he's feeling like he's being guilt-tripped, it's because he knows he's doing something wrong.
Do you make it so these creators can own their community? Like, literally have their phone numbers, have their emails?
That's the future. With one click, you can download all the data, take it wherever the hell you want to go. So basically, it's a layer on top of Discord. The problem with Discord is that you get 50,000 people on Discord, and first of all, they don't know how to use the software. Second of all, you don't get their data. Third of all, you'll never hear from them again. And so with this layer on top, when somebody joins your Discord through NAS.io, you get their email and their phone number. And then now you can reach them on email, on phone number, and on Discord, okay? This community is yours. You actually own it. And then you can download the data and do whatever you want with it. And you can charge them. You can do monetization, memberships, all that stuff, things that Discord does not allow you to do.
But his image took a huge hit when accusations came out about him exploiting his team and the communities he was filming in for profit. His content no longer seemed as genuine as it once did.
We don't live with Jews. Let me tell you why. You see, in Israel, where I grew up,
even when he tried to respond to the backlash, his reputation was already tarnished. The public saw him differently, and his credibility took a nosedive.
Yo, sick, is this your new car? Nah, it's like still a Lamborghini, but I mean, if you spent like 300K more, you literally could have gotten the SVJ, but it's all right. Yo, can I grab this thing real quick? All right, bet, ready? Don't talk into the mic and I'll buy whatever you want. Do you understand the rules? Just tell me your name real quick before we get started. All right, then I'm gonna go find someone else. Oh, you win! Yes! High five. There you go. All right, what do you want?
Shoes.
What's your name?
Maria.
Let's go, Maria. Can I have your number?
No, you will not have my mom's number.
Fine.
Jack Doherty made his mark with pranks and extreme challenges. His antics were wild, but that's what made him popular.
2023 and he's still lying about fake pranks. You think Chupapi's videos are real? That's the fakest dude on the internet. Hey. Chupapi Monyeño? He's never said that once in his life to a real person. He pays all of them. Build your life off of a fucking truth, dog.
I do.
That's all I'm saying.
It's pretty obvious. If you were to click on my videos, you know which one's like a storyline
fake
short.
in your caption? Do people come and think it's real?
Yeah, it's a short. You can't really read the caption, you know? It's just title.
Let's have a good time.
All right, yeah, I don't know why we had to start off like that. You know, all right, motherfucker, is all your shit real? I don't think so. You plan shit out too.
I've been live 20.
Jack Doherty is crazy. He has this thing where he'll bump into strangers purposely so they get upset, and then have his security jump in before things escalate.
Not so fast, little bro. Not so fast, little bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
This video is clearly fake. But let's talk about it. If Jack Doherty went up and did this to you, what is your reaction? I think it only makes sense to do a combi here, smack the shit out of him like the Allen Boys and run.
I don't know if you guys have seen, there's this YouTuber or TikToker, I'm not sure what exactly he is. He hired a bodyguard, right?
Oh yes,
hired a bodyguard,
Doherty.
and now he just walks around like town, starting on people essentially, and then when they try and like hit him or do something to him, the bodyguard just steps in and the guys, like, they can't touch him essentially. You've been going viral and all this, but like, this really does not look good on you at all.
Yeah.
You come across as such a dick.
You're taking a very big risk. He does this content in America, right?
Someone could shoot him.
So that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, don't play around. Like, that's especially in America.
He probably doesn't care if he looks like a d, but people like this are just naive. They think, oh, I'm getting money though, so what does it matter if people don't like me? But trust me, later on in life it will have an impact on you.
100%.
However, things went too far when he started pulling off dangerous pranks that put himself and others at risk. Fans quickly started turning on him, calling out his reckless behavior.
You're leaving? Don't leave just yet. I got you.
What?
I felt bad for hitting you in the head. I accidentally hit him in the head with something.
You can't not accept that.
I actually sent them a text about you like a couple months ago saying that you were actually the hardest working employee he probably has.
Thank you, bro.
And I feel bad for hitting you, goddamn, I'm a piece of shit, but I love you, man. You're a legend.
Good, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. You should hit me more in the face.
Yeah, no, I will.
Thank you.
Of course, I appreciate you, man. You're a legend.
Yo, I'm so scared.
Take it easy. Take your chips somewhere else, bud.
Yo, I think I might just have to, bro.
Well, you're getting chips everywhere. All right. Enough. Stupid. Now what, bitch? Now what? Dave. He's good. Dave. Let him be.
And yeah, I see why Jack would want to retaliate, as he did clearly get smacked in this clip.
After facing major backlash, Jack was forced to apologize and rethink his content, but the damage was done and his following started to dwindle.
Darth Vapor.
No!
I would go to bed and I would have dreams, vivid dreams I was a woman, like my whole life. And I would wake up in the morning and it was just like getting ripped out of a reality that I didn't want to be taken out of.
So it was like the dream was the reality?
Yeah. There was times where I would just lay in bed all day and just sleep because it was more fun to do that. I really never felt connected to my body.
Chris Tyson, known for his role in MrBeast's challenges, was on the rise as one of the biggest YouTube stars.
Ava Chris Tyson from the MrBeast YouTube channel has allegedly been speaking with a minor and exchanging inappropriate messages with them. Two YouTubers state that Ava started an online relationship with a 13-year-old who has a screen name of Lava GS. In one screenshot, when Lava was around 14 or 15, he got this Snapchat from Chris, which says, pause to read. And why is he making that face? Lava GS is 20 years old now, but this was back in 2019 when he was still underage.
Chris Tyson has recently been exposed for disgusting past tweets. To give some context, Chris has openly expressed his appreciation for a YouTuber named Shadbase, who is known to draw really inappropriate things, including art categorized as lowly, which I'll let you read the definition yourself. And back in 2017, Chris Tyson tweeted about owning a piece from Shadbase, which was even glimpsed in a video by MrBeast. This wasn't a one-time occurrence. Additional tweets from Chris in 2016 and 2018 have surfaced, like this one of Violet from the movie The Incredibles, who is portrayed as a 14-year-old. But a personal scandal left him facing public scrutiny, which hurt his brand and relationships with sponsors.
This is why you need to know about the recent Ava Chris Tyson scandal. A member of the MrBeast team, she's now at the center of fiery accusations. Ava Chris Tyson has publicly addressed allegations of grooming that erupted from a YouTube video by Prism42. The video showcased screenshots of inappropriate conversations between Tyson and a teenager known as Lava. In a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, Tyson issued an apology, admitting to making inappropriate jokes but denying any grooming allegations. She emphasized that her intent was never to harm or offend. Furthermore, Tyson announced her decision to step away from the MrBeast crew and social media to focus on her family and mental health. However, her apology has done little to quell the storm. Many former fans remain skeptical, pointing to the significant age gap and questioning the nature of her interactions. Tyson stands firm, insisting these interactions were merely bad, edgy jokes. Stay tuned as this story continues to unfold. What's your take on these allegations?
Despite efforts to move past the situation, the damage to his reputation couldn't be undone, and his brand partnerships began to fade. Fame is fragile. One wrong move can turn everything upside down, from content theft to dangerous pranks. These YouTubers faced major consequences for their actions. Their rise to fame may have been fast, but their fall was just as steep. What do you think? Were these YouTubers given a fair shot, or did they deserve to be canceled? Let us know in the comments.